Lovely viewers, today we are diving into something that feels straight out of a modern-day fairy tale, and trust me, you are going to be left absolutely mesmerized. Imagine walking into a world where elegance meets history, where architecture feels like art, and where love is written in every corner of the house. Yes, we are talking about Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo's stunning $15 million palace home that fans cannot stop buzzing about. It is not just a home. It is a palace, a dream, and a statement of timeless beauty that reflects their journey together. Now, close your eyes for a moment and picture yourself at the grand entrance. The gates open slowly, and what greets you is a driveway lined with perfectly manicured gardens, fountains whispering in the background, and the kind of scenery that instantly makes you feel like royalty. Fans who have seen glimpses of the palace online described it as breathtaking, and honestly, that is an understatement. From the very first step onto the grounds, you sense that this isn't just any house. It's a space designed with intention, love, and a touch of magic. As you step inside, the first thing you notice is the massive chandelier that cascades from the ceiling like a waterfall of diamonds. It's not just lighting. It's a piece of art that illuminates the entire entrance hall with a warm, golden glow. Fans are saying it feels like stepping into a K-drama scene. And isn't that just perfect? After all, Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo are two stars whose on-screen elegance now mirrors their real-life environment. Every piece of furniture, every painting, every detail seems to tell a story. The living room is where most eyes immediately wander. Vast open spaces with floor-to-ceiling glass walls bring in natural sunlight during the day, while at night the city lights twinkle like stars just outside the window. Plush velvet sofas in soft neutral tones sit beneath delicate art pieces handpicked from around the world. Imagine curling up in that space, sipping tea, and knowing you are in the heart of a $15 million masterpiece. Fans who dream of seeing it in person often comment online, "This is not just luxury, this is love wrapped in architecture." And doesn't that just say it all? Then comes the dining area, an absolute showstopper. A long marble dining table stretches across the room, surrounded by high-backed chairs that scream sophistication. The golden accents sparkle under a second chandelier that seems to float gracefully above the table. Fans are convinced this is where Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo host their closest friends, intimate family dinners, and maybe even those quiet romantic evenings where love is celebrated not through words, but through presence. Can you picture them sharing laughter and stories here while the room glows with warmth? And wait until you hear about the kitchen. It's a chef's dream come true. State-of-the-art appliances, expansive counters, and custom cabinetry that blends practicality with pure luxury. It's the kind of kitchen where you can imagine Song Hye Kyo preparing something traditional while Lee Min-ho playfully sneaks in for a taste. Fans online gush about how relatable that image is. Two global stars, yet still enjoying the little moments of everyday life in such a majestic space. But the home isn't just about shared spaces. Their private quarters are equally awe-inspiring. The master bedroom is straight out of a fantasy novel, with a canopy bed dressed in silk, soft lighting that creates a cozy yet regal atmosphere, and windows that frame breathtaking views of the city skyline. Fans point out how the design perfectly balances intimacy and grandeur, and that feels so symbolic of their love story. Strong, elegant, yet tender at its core. And what's a palace without a touch of royalty? The home features a massive indoor swimming pool, designed like something you'd find in a luxury resort. The water sparkles beneath artistic lighting, and the space is framed by marble pillars. Can't you just imagine the couple unwinding here, away from the public eye, finding peace in their own little paradise? Fans have been commenting that this is not just a home, it's a sanctuary. But perhaps the most breathtaking part of their palace is the garden. A lush paradise filled with cherry blossoms, delicate stone pathways, and even a koi pond that adds a layer of tranquility. Fans who saw leaked images said it felt like walking into a secret haven, a place where Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo can escape from the chaos of fame and simply be themselves. Just picture the two of them strolling hand in hand through that garden, their laughter echoing softly in the breeze. Doesn't that paint the most beautiful image in your mind? And of course, no palace is complete without a grand library. Tall shelves filled with books, Some rare additions that reflect both of their refined tastes create a world of knowledge and imagination within their walls. Fans speculate this could be one of Song Hye Kyo's favorite spots, a quiet corner where she finds inspiration, while Lee Min-ho might sneak in to join her, turning those silent moments into cherished memories. What fans are truly in awe of is how the entire palace seems to be more than just material wealth. Every corner feels like it has a heartbeat. Every design choice seems to reflect their personalities, sophisticated yet warm, glamorous yet grounded. People online are saying that this palace home is a metaphor for their relationship. Strong, beautiful, and built to last. It's not just about the luxury of $15 million. It's about how that space reflects the bond they share. As you think about this tour, imagine yourself being part of it. Imagine sitting in that living room, walking those gardens, standing at that balcony overlooking the lights of Seoul, and knowing this is the home where two of the biggest stars in Korea built their sanctuary. Doesn't it feel like you've stepped into a dream? That is exactly why fans cannot stop talking about it. It's not just a house. It's a love story written in walls, windows, and whispers of elegance. So lovely viewers, what do you think? If you had the chance to step into this palace for just one day, where would you go first? Would it be the dreamy gardens, the sparkling pool, the cozy bedroom, or maybe that inspiring library? Share your thoughts, because this isn't just about Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo. It's about all of us dreaming together, celebrating love, luxury, and the beauty of a home that feels like forever. There are still so many hidden gems within these walls that fans are eager to know more about. Just when you think you've seen it all, the chandeliers, the gardens, the majestic library, this palace reveals another layer of magic. And that's exactly what keeps everyone in awe. It isn't just about size or wealth, it's about how every detail feels alive, as though the palace itself tells the story of Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo's love. Imagine walking through the long corridors of the house. The polished marble floors reflect soft golden lights, and the walls are adorned with carefully chosen artworks that are both traditional and modern. Fans speculate that these paintings aren't random. They likely reflect the couple's personalities and journeys. Some pieces are rumored to be rare Korean artworks, connecting them to their roots, while others are modern and international, showcasing their global stardom. As fans say, this palace is like a museum of love and success. Every corner carries their signature. Now let's talk about the entertainment hall, because yes, this palace isn't complete without it. The couple reportedly has a private home theater, equipped with plush reclining chairs, surround sound, and a massive screen. Can you imagine the two of them curled up together watching movies? Maybe even rewatching some of their own iconic dramas while laughing at behind-the-scenes memories. Fans online can't get over the thought of them holding hands in the dim light, enjoying those quiet moments away from the spotlight. It's the kind of simple joy wrapped in luxury that fans find both relatable and dreamy. Another highlight of this home is the wellness and spa area. Yes, their palace has a spa, complete with a sauna, a massage room, and a meditation corner surrounded by calming water features. Fans adore the thought of Song Hye Kyo spending serene afternoons here, recharging after busy filming schedules, or Lee Min-ho finding peace before stepping back into the whirlwind of fame. It's a reminder that beyond the glitz, what truly matters is balance, health, and inner peace, and their palace is designed to give them just that. And can we take a moment to talk about the walk-in closets? Fans who dream of fashion would be overwhelmed here. Song Hye Kyo's wardrobe reportedly holds rows upon rows of couture dresses, timeless handbags, and sparkling jewelry collections, each piece telling its own glamorous story. Meanwhile, Lee Min-ho's closet is equally impressive. Tailored suits, designer shoes, and casual outfits that fans have seen him wear during his travels and public appearances. Imagine the two of them getting ready together, one playfully teasing the other about who's taking longer to choose an outfit. That's the kind of real, heartwarming moment fans can't help but imagine inside this grand space. But perhaps the part of this palace that leaves the biggest impression on fans is the rooftop terrace. Picture this: a sweeping panoramic view of the city lights at night, with the stars above twinkling just as brightly. The rooftop is decorated with cozy outdoor seating, soft fairy lights, and even a fire pit for those chilly evenings. Fans often imagine the couple enjoying late-night talks here, wrapped in blankets, sipping wine, and just being themselves. Two people in love, away from the noise of fame. Doesn't that image alone make your heart warm? One fan wrote online, "This palace isn't just their home, it's their happily ever after made real." And that statement couldn't be more accurate. What captivates people isn't only the $15 million value of the home, but how much of their personalities and love are infused into it. It feels like every stone, every light, every corner is alive with their story. And this is why fans are so emotionally connected to this house. They see it as more than just walls and windows. It's a symbol of what it means to dream, to love, and to build something beautiful together. Many even say that looking at Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo's palace inspires them to dream bigger for their own lives. Isn't it incredible how a home can become such a source of motivation? As we wrap this continuation, I want to ask you, lovely viewers, if you could share a meal in this palace, would you prefer to sit at the grand marble dining table with chandeliers above, or would you sneak up to the rooftop terrace for a cozy evening under the stars? Picture yourself there for a moment. What would you talk about? What would you want to ask Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo if you had the chance? Because at the end of the day, this isn't just a tour of a palace, it's a journey into a dream world. It's proof that love, when nurtured, can create beauty so powerful that even fans across the world feel connected to it. And that, lovely viewers, is why this palace home will always be remembered not just as a house worth $15 million, but as a love story etched into architecture forever. Lovely viewers, as we pick up from where we left off, let's step deeper into the heart of this palace home, because every inch of it holds something fans cannot stop talking about. We already agreed that this $15 million palace is not just about wealth but about love woven into architecture. And the more we explore, the more it feels like every wall whispers a piece of their fairy tale. Fans across the world keep replaying the images in their minds, and some even say this home feels like a character in their story. Alive, timeless, and unforgettable. Imagine the mornings here. The first rays of the sun filtering through those massive glass windows, gently illuminating the marble floors while the city stretches awake in the distance. Fans often imagine Song Hye Kyo starting her day with a quiet moment in the garden, perhaps reading a book or sipping tea under the cherry blossoms. Meanwhile, Lee Min-ho could be at the rooftop terrace, watching the skyline with his signature calm presence, gathering thoughts before his busy day. Just picture that for a second. It feels like a scene from a drama, except this is their reality. Fans also point out how this palace is more than just a home for the couple. It feels like a sanctuary where they can dream together. Some have gone as far as saying that if walls could talk, this house would sing the love story of Min-ho and Hye Kyo. From the romantic balcony views to the cozy corners filled with warm lighting, the palace is seen as a symbol of stability, something so rare in the glamorous yet often turbulent world of celebrity life. Isn't that just fascinating? How a home becomes the strongest character in their love story. And speaking of cozy corners, let's not forget the reading nook by the massive windows overlooking the garden. Fans adore imagining the two of them spending lazy afternoons there, reading side by side, sometimes exchanging glances more meaningful than words. One fan commented online, "This palace isn't just bricks and luxury, it's the safest place for their love to grow." And that sentiment resonates so deeply because when you think about it, what is luxury without love to fill it? Now take a step into the music lounge. Yes, fans believe this palace even has a private room where instruments and art meet. Imagine a sleek black grand piano in the center, polished to perfection, waiting to be played. Can you picture Lee Min-ho trying his hands at a melody while Song Hye Kyo listens, smiling softly, perhaps even humming along? Fans online are already spinning fantasies about them hosting intimate gatherings here, where laughter and music echo through the halls, making the palace not just majestic but also alive with joy. But what really makes fans emotional is not just the beauty of the home itself, it's how they picture life inside it. Think about family celebrations, birthdays, anniversaries, and quiet evenings where the couple doesn't need the outside world because their palace is a universe of its own. Fans often imagine that someday, if children are part of their story, this palace will echo with the sounds of tiny footsteps running across the marble floors, laughter filling every hall, and memories being created in every corner. Doesn't that thought just make the palace feel even more magical? And lovely viewers, here's something truly interesting. Many fans see this palace as a reflection of hope. For them, seeing Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo build a home like this feels like watching a dream realized. It's proof that love and hard work can create something beautiful, something everlasting. Some even say that this home has set a new standard of what a celebrity palace should be. Not just rich in money, but rich in meaning. So as we continue to picture this grand palace, ask yourself, if you had just one night inside this home, where would you spend it? Would you walk through the moonlit gardens with the soft scent of blossoms in the air? Would you watch the stars from the rooftop terrace, letting the city lights dance around you? Or would you sink into the velvet comfort of the living room, imagining the laughter and love that fill the space every day? Because at the end of it all, this isn't just a story about Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo owning a $15 million palace. It's about how their love has created a place that feels like a living fairy tale, inspiring fans everywhere to believe in beauty, in dreams, and in the possibility of forever. And that, lovely viewers, is why their palace will forever be more than just a home. It will remain the ultimate symbol of love wrapped in luxury.